Hello and welcome to the latest episode of Millennial Money. So this week I'm going to be sharing with you how you can budget for Christmas. Now, Christmas is just around the corner, so I'm going to be sharing some tips on how you can budget for Christmas this year and how you can use these tips going forward to budget for next year so there's not such a big financial commitment when the time comes. So tip number one, it all comes down to a Christmas budget. You need to work out who you're buying for and what you're spending your money on each year. Now, if you host a big Christmas dinner, then you need to account for this in your Christmas budget. So you account for food, what types of drink that you would like to buy, and any presents that you are going to buy as well. So who are you buying for? What family members you are buying for? And what I normally do is I allocate a certain amount to each person. Now, this helps me to budget for a large amount, and it means that when it comes up to Christmas, I've budgeted for this over the year or over a series of months, so it's not such a hard hit on my final December or November paycheck. I'll give you an example. Some of the children in my family, I budget £20, so it's £20 each child. I have quite a big family, so it can mount up. But what I also do is, another tip is try and shop in sales. Now, if you go into a shop and they have a toy that was valued at £20 and it is lower than the £20 value, it doesn't matter. You can still purchase that toy. You don't always have to spend more money to meet the value that it would have been. £20 is how much you are going to spend, but if it is the value of £20, then you're still within your budget. Alternatively, that works both ways. If there is a £40 toy that is now reduced to half price and is £20, you can still purchase that and stay within budget, but you get a little bit more for your money. Now, the biggest thing for Christmas is to start saving early. So if you're watching this video and you haven't started saving for Christmas already, you need to include it in your budget from now. This will help it not be such a big expense when it comes to the final paycheck before Christmas. Now, personally, what I do, I start budgeting as soon as Christmas is over in January. I'm thinking about the next one and I start budgeting straight away. Now, what we do, me and my partner, we work out how much we're going to spend on Christmas. So as I said previously, on some of the children we spend £20 and on some adults we double that, so we normally spend £40. So then we work that out and add it as a combined total for how much we're going to be spending each year. And I then divide that over the months of the year. So we divide it over 11 because we don't like to include our December paycheck in our budgeting for Christmas. And then we put a small amount away each month. It works out between £25–30 pounds a month, and we both put that in a pot. I have used a separate Monzo savings pot, and because it means that my money is separate from any other money and I haven't dipped into it at all throughout the year. Also with Monzo, it's really handy. You can set a goal. So you can set a goal amount. For example, if your goal amount for Christmas is £500, it tells you how well you're doing towards reaching that goal as you go throughout the year. And it's quite motivating and quite reassuring when it gets closer to Christmas, when you know you're almost there and that you're going to keep most of your December paycheck for yourself and you're not going to be scrabbling around for any money. A good tip with budgeting is treat your Christmas budget and your Christmas presents as a bill. So I did this every single month. I've put my Christmas budget as a bill. So I take that out and I move it over straight away. And that means that every month I've never missed that amount of money because it's always coming out and then Christmas is covered. Another tip, if you don't want to do that and you don't trust yourself transferring it over, set it up as a standing order. Then that's a regular payment that you don't have to worry about. Another great tip is to check out some cashback sites such as Quidco and Top Cashback. You can go on these sites and you can purchase something but get cashback for doing so. So if you was going to buy a present already and it is on one of those sites, when you purchase that present, you can get cash back for doing so. So you're actually saving money there because you're getting some money back on the present that you're buying. Another tip is shop around for the best deal. There are a lot of sites out there that allow you to compare prices of items that you're going to buy, and it tells you which shop has the cheapest item. It can save you a lot more money in the long run. Now finally, have a look for voucher codes. I have a Chrome extension called Honey, and it searches all of the sites for you and brings up any voucher codes when you go into the checkout. Now you don't have to search for them yourself. It automatically pops up saying, Do you want me to search the web for any voucher codes? You click yes, and it does a search for you. And if it finds any that are running and that will work, it adds them in there for you and saves you some money. So that is the Chrome extension Honey. So make sure you go and check that out. Now, if you want any more tips on budgeting and how to budget for Christmas, go and have a look at my budgeting video. So that will help you to manage your Christmas budget. And the biggest takeaway from this video is start thinking about Christmas now. Start saving now, and I promise you it will not leave you short in time for December payday. Thanks so much for watching this week. So if you have any questions, email me, lauren@moneytothemasses.com, or go and follow us over on our social media. So our Facebook, Money to the Masses, our Instagram @moneytothemasses, and our Twitter @moneytothemasses with the number 2. Thanks so much for watching.